Sometimes you just need to learn when things aren't working anymore and you need to start all over. There's plenty of times that since we've started our homestead that we've either made mistakes or things just aren't working right, and we've had to scrap what we were doing and then retry and learn from those failures. I can think of the time that we bought a used coop, and the used coop needed a lot more work to actually fit our 10 chickens that we were going to be bringing home in the next few weeks that we had planned. And that same chicken coop, and I actually made a video about this one back when we first started making videos, we tried to put wheels on it and turn it into a chicken tractor because I wanted to be able to move it along grass for our egg layers back before they were free ranging and having this huge run here that we have for them. And that didn't work either. And I think that's a big thing that you have to do, is just every time that something doesn't go right, something's not working, you just have to be able to restart, try again, and don't stop. If we just stopped every time that we failed so far, we would almost be done trying to homestead at this point. That's the only way that you are going to learn. And unfortunate part about it is that you make mistakes and things don't go good. But if you don't learn from them and you don't keep trying, you're going to be stuck. So got to keep moving forward. I did drink all your coffee.
That's not very nice.
So the first thing that we got to admit our failure with today, although we've had a little bit of success with it, and we do have tomatoes that we've picked.
4 gallons to be precise.
4 gallons. Is that how you measure tomatoes?
Gallon bags.
Oh, by gallon bags. I thought she was squeezing them into gallon milk jugs.
Oh God.
We need to take care of whatever's left of what you would call a tomato plant here. These tomato plants right here, you can see that they're starting to just get diseased. They're having too much water. They're getting fungus. Fungal,
yeah.
Fungal infection. If you have that and not tomatoes, you should see a doctor. Tomato plants over here you can see are just falling over. They're actually, some of these ones are still fine. They've been falling over and we just never really put that good of a support system up for them, but we've been able to get 4 gallon bags worth, not milk jugs worth, of tomatoes. And now we're gonna pick whatever is left that's good, scrap this whole bed, or at least the tomato plants. We're gonna put some new stuff in it. Maybe not today. Do we put new stuff in it today?
No, we have to fix the soil because the soil probably has the fungus in it.
So we're not putting new stuff in it today. That's what you do though. You realize that this isn't working anymore, take it out and then try again and put something else in it.
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding, an easy kill. Gonna leave it all.
Rotten cut open tomato to the compost bin. Let's see if I make it. He scores. All the tomato plants are out of the garden bed. Now we gotta pick a lot of tomatoes. She likes when she sees the red ones. We gotta get all the tomatoes that we can harvest off these, take what we can get, and cut our losses, and like I said, get ready to improve that bed and get more things planted.
Time to let go, so come on, man.
So the bed is completely wiped out of all the tomato plants. We went and handpicked all the tomatoes that we could get, that we could salvage and then still have for us, hoping a lot of them are gonna turn so that it's really not a big loss. We are getting to the point anyways that these tomatoes can now be harvested and we can try to start planning on the start of fall, end of summer garden so that we can harvest here at the end of the fall before the winter happens. Chelsea has a lot of tomatoes to go through. As she puts away those, she's trying to sort through which ones are good, which ones are bad, which ones are gonna be ready to be ripe quicker than others. I have this big mess of tomato plants now that we cannot compost since it's diseased. We don't want to throw it in our compost and ruin that. Since we have been having some good compost going, we don't want to ruin that. So these just have to go to the woods and they will decompose in the woods. It's just that season for gardening where certain plants are starting to die off. They did well throughout the whole season for us. We got a lot of fruits and veggies from them, but it's just getting to that point that some plants are starting to die off. And what you have to do is learn from those if you made any mistakes and if that's the reason they're dying. And also sometimes it's just that time for that plant to go. And what you gotta do is take them out and start planting something new. We still have fall here, so there's still stuff you can grow throughout the fall time. You just gotta do a little bit of colder crops. So we're gonna get some more carrots planted, some lettuce planted, and anything else that we could think of. How we doing, guys? What's going on? How's everyone doing? These guys go through so much water. Now that they've gotten so much bigger, they require a lot more feed, a lot more water. And some of these days still get pretty hot here, so today's a hot one. So they're probably going through the water even quicker. So 24 hours usually doesn't last them. So you're always having to come out here at least twice a day to change their water if you can. Plus that supplies them with fresh, clean water. We're probably getting to about 1 week possibly now before these Cornish cross are getting processed, and they are definitely getting a lot bigger. We should probably weigh them this week at some point and see how much we have to increase their feed here in the next few days if we need to, if we don't have to worry about it. To me, look good size, but I don't know. So this is our first time doing it, so everything's been brand new to us as we've been going across the process with it. But I don't think right now it hurts at all to give them a little extra feed. They're really close to that 7-week mark, so this next week it'll be about 8 weeks, and that's sometimes the magic number. And we are just getting a lot closer, and an exciting and nervous time for us here. We'll see how those go. I got some compost for the chickens here, and they definitely love this time. Whenever we throw stuff in the compost bin, it's definitely one of their favorite times of the day. Hey guys. We've had a little bit of fly issue with us going in and out of this door all the time, and the girls opening it nonstop, sometimes leaving it open. We've had flies coming in the house quite a bit. This big roll of fly tape here right next to the screen door to try to catch any flies, and hopefully that was gonna stop them from coming in. And it's caught a lot. You can kind of tell here, but let me give you a close-up. It's time now to get a brand new roll. I don't know if it starts not working as well over time, so, but also who likes to look at this many flies every time you're walking in your house, so let's get it cut. That was not supposed to happen. Oh, why can't the easy things just be easy?
Scared the heck out of me.
Scared the heck out of me. My wife's right there. She's very happy that she got to hear it and see that. I don't know if it's broke. I'm afraid to look. Gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. Well, we probably have to fix the light. I hung it back up just because I really wanted to cut it for you guys. I wanted you guys to see it. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. That's a lot of flies and bugs. So talking about kind of accepting defeat and admitting some failures and things that just didn't work out. We've done a lot of house renovations to our house, and right now I'm in our bedroom. We made plenty of videos about our house renovations, so if you ever want to go back, we have like 3-4 videos that you could watch. Our bedroom, and Theo's bedroom still, was the last room that we touched up. So the last thing that we have not been able to do is the ceiling. What we did for the rest of the house is we had popcorn ceiling up here originally, and we scratched it all off, and then we sanded it all down, painted over it, and just to kind of get that popcorn ceiling removed. What we decided to do for us, after we scraped the popcorn ceiling off, we wanted to put these big panel boards up on it, and we attempted it a few times, and it did not go well. And then the very last time that we did it, we thought that we had everything kind of going pretty well, and you can see it right here. And it wasn't the case. We tried putting a second one up that day. It did not stick well. And now this one's been up for about 2 weeks maybe. It's starting to separate from that ceiling. And I think there's something going on with our ceiling for some reason that these nails aren't sticking. If you guys have any ideas, we would love to hear it. So comment below, please. But what we're gonna do right now is take this board down, hopefully not ruining it. We just wanna have it done. Looking at unfinished projects all the time drives Chelsea crazy, so we're gonna pull this down, and hopefully no little ones run underneath while we do it. All right, we got it. Now we just gotta pull these nails out of it. I'm guessing we can't return this one. Look at all these tomatoes that we got over here. So many tomatoes. These ones, like we said, they're gonna take a while to ripe. They're very green. Maybe they don't even end up turning ripe ever, but that's just, we're gonna see what happens. These ones will all definitely be ready to go, so lots of tomatoes. We're hoping to make a lot of pasta sauces, a pizza sauce, salsa, and then just canning tomatoes just for us to have tomatoes for use. Canning is something, once again, zero experience for us, so Chelsea has this brand new canner and she is super excited to use that canner, so I'm excited to see how it works out. Is there yellow tomatoes?
Yeah.
We have a lot of yellow cherry tomatoes over here. Okay, you want me to get some? Tomatoes in here, huh?
Daddy, but we have to
Which one?
save the old one. It's heavy.
Oh my goodness, look at everything you got. Did you get a lot of stuff from your garden? You guys are gonna need a bigger garden next year. This garden is too small. You're gonna have to grow more, okay? All right, we got a pretty busy night still ahead of us that's not really around the house or around our property, so I think that's enough getting rid of the failures that happened and getting ready for hopefully more successes. So you guys have a great day and a better tomorrow.
See you later.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
How's your harvesting? Can you clip them some more lemon balm?